So you know you had about 1.5 feet.
Much closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I mean, you could for sure clear it.
Because the back turns.
Uh-huh.
You know, like when a bus is turning?
Uh-huh. Oh, the swing, the tail swing.
The tail swing came way over.
Oh, yeah.
If I kept turning it, I mean, I probably would have been clear, but I may have hit that.
Yeah, you're right. That
But
swing is
you can see
real.
it from the cameras. You can see everything.
You can.
Yeah, it's.
You want me to watch the back, or is it clear?
All right, so we're gonna do the hood next. The top part of the hood, not the front. I guess people are calling this the bumper part. We're gonna do this flat panel. They're all flat. So I've wiped everything down and got the edges clean. So this stainless steel is magnetic to a point. It's magnetic right on there, and these magnets are felt tipped so you don't scratch anything. But it's taking like 2 magnets just to barely hold one corner down. So once you get some material on there, it's not gonna hold too well. So if you have your car wrapped and then you put a magnet on there, it's probably gonna fly off.
Man, your car is beautiful.
That is insane color. So one thing to note, always buy a full roll if you can. This roll from 3M is 75 feet. And the reason you buy the full roll, you're not gonna use the full roll, but if you make a mistake, which we did on a fender already, I cut too small, and we're gonna have to redo that fender, but there's defects sometimes in this. This was the first piece I cut, and this does have a plastic protective layer on there, so as I pull this up, you can see, but right in the middle of that is a little dimple. And as you go down here, there's some lines, but there's little dimples all the way through, all the way down. Now, all these little scratches will come out because they're inside this protective layer. It's here so you can squeegee on top of it, and then you don't scratch it, and you just pull this off. It's like saran wrap. But that is something you don't want right in the middle of the hood. So we're gonna have to replace this piece, and I cut this piece out of the same 7-foot piece, so probably gonna have to replace both of those. So I guess we're moving on to the doors. You've seen me do this before, but I'm gonna pull the backing off and then squeegee everything out. We're gonna start on the lines, the hard lines that are right here, and then work our way down. The spray that I put on is just a soapy solution. just laid this whole panel out, pulled the backing all the way back, and now I'm just kind of glassing out everything, making sure we've got enough room. Actually, we've cut around the wheel well, took everything apart, so lays nice and flat. I'm going to spray some water on it so I can squeegee it, but just want to make sure you have plenty of excess, but you don't want too much, because so I trimmed along here all the way back here, so everything is, you can see it kind of looks done already, but it's kind of ripply, but it'll all go flat once we spray some water on it and squeegee it. And again, you always start on the body line. You could use your thumb just to make sure everything is nice and tight on either side, just a little bit. And the reason for that is you lock that in, because if you're going to pull the panel and stretch it, some of the glue spots, because there's like little squares behind there, some of those can pop off and it'll look like dust underneath the vinyl, and then it's ruined. Little tip here, you can come closer. You want to angle this at more than 45 degrees. So as you're squeegeeing, you want to angle it, and then you're only overlapping half. And when you come to a point like this, you want to just kind of spread it and then do 45 or so. You want to go slow, just in case you get a little bit of bunch up that you're not paying attention to. You don't want to roll it, and then you'll cause a wrinkle. You can get it out just by pulling it back and heating it up a little bit, but it's more work you have to do. And all you're doing is just reading the lines, reading where the air can come out. And if you do have an air pocket, you just kind of push on it, and the air will find its way out from those little boxes in there that help the air get out. Oh wow, look at that on the camera.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
So I've got everything smooth on here, wrapped over the edge. Everything's trimmed out. We did this piece first inside here, and then we wrapped this around, and it's gonna give added protection to this edge, but makes it so you don't see stainless steel. So now I put tape along this wheel well so I know where to cut. I'm going to cut just above there because I know the plastic trim will be up higher, and this looks awesome. It really does. All right, so we're getting this thing wrapped up really nice, and got the bluish purple copper, I don't even know what to call this color. It's a space color, and space is the theme of this. You can see the SpaceX logo here with the company truck number, and back here we have the SpaceX. Ooh, that's hard to see. SpaceX, and the CyberTruck is taken off. So that is going to be embossed in there along with the foundation series on there. Those are going to be underneath the vinyl, so it's going to pop out. And let me show you what that looks like. We have Elon Musk's signature, a vinyl sticker underneath. I don't even know if you can, that's hard to see. I'll show you this outside. So the foundation sticker I got from Tesla Bro. I got from the Tesla Bros. This is one of them that they have as well. This is a clear or a satin version of the sticker that looks just like what the etching looks like. So you can put this over anything, whatever you wrap it. You don't have to emboss it like we're doing here. He sent a white one and a black one here that you can put right over top of this before you wrap it, or put this right over top of whatever you wrap. So we're going to emboss this in there, and it's going to look really good. Well, emboss that. The clear one we might put up here to show that this is a foundation series. So we finished the fender, and look at the different colors all over the place, just from the different panels. It's kind of crazy to see everything, but here's what the logo looks inside. Well, it's gonna look better outside and once it's all cleaned up and ceramic coated, but embossed, it looks from back here, it looks like it's pressed into the metal, which we kind of know is impossible. A Dodge Ram tried to do that to a tailgate, but it looks awesome. So now we're just post heating. Everything is finished. We're gonna pull it outside, although it is foggy outside. Hopefully later on the sun comes out, and that's where you've already seen those cool shots of this. But this is the IR gun. It mimics the sun and creates a lot of heat in a big area. So what you want to do is post heat the vinyl so you don't, when you pull it outside in the sun, basically what it does is it takes away the memory of the vinyl. So on a curvy car, it wants to be flat all the time. This is a flat anyway, so, but this is a sharp bend, so you want to take the memory out of that. We want to make sure it's wrapped around everywhere, but also the heat will activate the glue even better, so make it stick for a long haul. And it's changing the color again because it's a red light. But the ceramic coating on here makes it so smooth. Man, it makes a huge difference. You happy with the process?
Yeah, you know, the process was pretty interesting. That film is you know, got a lot of technology in it, and I wouldn't say it's easy to do, but I'm less intimidated by it now, and I think it's just turned out beautiful.